Top 10 places to visit in United States. Mount Rushmore. It is situated in South Dakota's Black Hills and just 30 miles southwest of Rapid City is one of the most popular U.S. attractions. Mount Rushmore points 60 feet of presidential portraits carved into the granite tower over you, leaving you breathless and awestruck. 4 American presidents are forever represented in the monument: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each one was chosen to represent the growth and development of the nation. The monument is visited by more than 2 million people annually to take in the beauty and admire the sculpture. The Hall of Records houses the country's most important artifacts and gives visitors a peek into American states. Las Vegas Strip. Millions of tourists from all over the world travel to the Las Vegas Strip every year to experience Las Vegas in style. It may be only 4.2 miles long, but it is full of famous hotels, casinos, entertainment venues, shows, and resorts. It is one of the most popular attractions that visitors flock to every year to gamble, go to big-name shows, eat at the endless buffets, and more. There is something for everyone, and it's one of the superb family vacation spots and best places to vacation in America. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is located in northern Arizona and is one of the great tourist attractions in the United States. Carved over several million years by the Colorado River, the canyon attains a depth of over 1.6 kilometers, 1 mile, and 446 kilometers, 277 miles long. The Grand Canyon is not the deepest or the longest canyon in the world, but the overwhelming size and its intricate and colorful landscape offers visitors spectacular vistas that are unmatched throughout the world. Central Park. If Times Square is the heart of New York City, then Central Park is its lungs. Opened in 1876, it's an 840-acre oasis of green in the middle of Manhattan. The park is home to more than 4 million plants. As well, it boasts a healthy wildlife population. There's no shortage of things to do here. You can take romantic walks on its gentle slopes, read a book in a shady glen, or watch the swans in the lakes. For a bit of action, head to the sports facilities on the Great Lawn. Similarly, the Woolman Rink is a good place to keep active. The White House. The White House is the official residence of the President of the United States, and should be on the top of your list of things to see in Washington. This historic structure has been the home of every president except George Washington. It was originally built by James Hoban in 1792 and, after being burned down by British forces in 1814, was rebuilt in 1818. Tours of the White House are free, but reservations must be made a minimum of 3 weeks in advance. Strict security rules are always in effect. Times Square. Times Square in New York is the most visited destination in the U.S. as well as in the whole world. Annual visitors are recorded at 41.9 million. Times Square is a commercial junction, dotted with shops and lit up by billboards. The famous Broadway Theater District sits in the bustling intersection and offers the best in entertainment. Visitors in the square flock into the countless restaurants and shops and enjoy the sights and sounds the square has to offer. Walt Disney World. It's a no-brainer that the happiest place on earth would be one of the most visited tourist attractions, with 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, endless shopping and dining, and state-of-the-art resorts. Disney World in Orlando, Florida is a wonderful world that welcomes people of all ages to explore. The resort welcomes nearly 50 million visitors every year, many of whom come from faraway countries to experience Disney's magic. Many travelers don't realize that Walt Disney World is actually made up of several distinct theme parks, including the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom and the Blizzard Beach Water Park. Visitors will be able to enjoy thrill rides, watch Broadway quality shows and explore the nightlife, cuisine, shopping and entertainment at Disney Springs. Golden Gate Bridge. One of the world's most recognized landmarks, is also one of the top tourist destinations in the United States. San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge is an American icon. When it opened to traffic in 1937, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. It also connected the city peninsula to leafy Marin County, and nowadays, the Golden Gate Bridge receives millions of visitors every year. Many of them come to take pictures of its elegant profile from the viewing deck at the bridge's northern end. If you're a shutterbug, consider visiting in September or October. This is the best time to take pictures because it's usually fog-free and the weather is pleasant. Statue of Liberty. A gift from France, the Statue of Liberty towers over New York Harbor. This neoclassical copper sculpture, standing 305 feet high, depicts the Roman goddess of liberty. Quite apt, because for millions of immigrants, she symbolizes a new life in the land of the free. The Statue of Liberty ranks among the top attractions in the USA for tourists, of which there were 4.3 million in 2018. Near the Ladies' Base is the Statue of Liberty Museum. Opened in 2019, it features exhibits showcasing the statue's history and construction. Would you like to climb to the statue's crown? If so, you'll need to buy tickets in advance from Statue Cruises, the only official source for crown reservations. Niagara Falls. The USA and Canada share the amazing natural wonder that is the Niagara Falls. Located on the border between New York State and Ontario in Canada, it's made up of 3 waterfalls. Horseshoe Falls is the largest and lies on the border. Meanwhile, the smaller Bridal Veil Falls and American Falls are in the USA. About 30 million people a year visit Niagara Falls, making it one of the top attractions in the USA for tourists. Summer is a popular time to visit. However, be prepared for hordes of tourists and muggy weather. In contrast, it might be a bit rainy in the fall. But, it's the best time to go if you'd prefer fewer crowds and cooler temperatures. And if you'd like to get a closer look at the waterfalls aboard a boat, try this small group sightseeing tour of Niagara Falls.